In order for the universe to teach excruciating lessons that we are unable to apply in later life, the sportsman must lose his legs, the philosopher his mind, the painter his eyes, the musician his ears, and the chef his tongue. But science is here to prevent such destiny for human. Let us tell you in summary that how ear and brain system are connected to each other. When sound wave arrives to ear, the smallest bones in human ear start vibrating. These vibrations reach to the cochlear part of the ear, and there they turn into neural and electrical signals, and from there they're sent to the brain for analyzing. In fact, it's our brain that understands sounds. But we can have a direct connection with the brain using technology and give the ability of hearing to deaf people. Even we can play music in our minds, and through our mind we can play music and play thousands of songs in our playlist or over the internet. But how can we do it? Let me tell you about Neuralink startup. Neuralink is made of two words, neuron and link. Neuralink. It means a project for brain-related technologies, which is established by Elon Musk alongside best neuroscientists and engineers. As you know, brain consists of billions of neurons, and a neuron can connect to thousands of neurons. All of the consciousness, sadness, personality, and all of our information and memories occur in these neurons. It means by the neural network, which is created between neurons. Neuralink wants to connect brain and computer. By implanting electrodes next to neurons, it can receive data from neurons or send data to them. In this way, it can connect brain and computer. Neuralink could design a robot that can implant electrodes, which are a combination of very thin wires that are between 10 to 40 micrometers into the brain cortex. These wires are connected to a chip outside of the skull, which is of the size of a coin and can be connected to a computer wirelessly. In an experiment conducted with a 9-year-old macaque, they planted Neuralink chips on both sides of his brain. But instead of monkey playing with the joystick, he's just thinking with his brain about the moves, and is connected to the computer, and computer can read his mind and play the game. This is a big step for us. A technology that can return thousands of physically and mentally disabled patients to everyday normal life. For example, it can give a patient with a severe spinal cord injury the ability to walk, in the way that implant electrodes in the brain part which is responsible for legs to move, and a connector to be implanted in legs to connect legs to the brain. And in this way, the brain can directly send orders to legs. Even those using artificial upper and lower limbs can also use their organs in the best way possible. Visually impaired patients, those who can't talk, or deal with nervous system problems such as multiple sclerosis or Parkinson, Neuralink can help them a lot. Our brain is extremely complex and there is a long way to get to know it. But the future that can be imagined is that us humans will be related to AI. We can connect to each other using our minds and without talking. We can go anywhere in this world and speak their language without knowing their language. Or all the people in the world speaking a common language. We can upload an entire book to our mind and finally become superhumans. It is not necessary to carry our phones anymore because our brain can directly connect to the internet. But we should be careful not to get carried away and hope that this technology won't end up in wrong hands.